Okay, we live, girl.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't want to put that on there.
Okay, StreamYard, we know. Thank you.
Hold on, let me get my
Teresa. We have a special guest. Let me go to the live so I can see what's actually going on here.
Hold on.
Y'all, I'm trying to get to the live. I can't see it in the broadcast right now, so just bear with me. But welcome, everyone.
Because I didn't go anywhere. Oh my God.
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see who's in here. Hey, Scott Squad, Riza, Desiree, Tracy, how is everyone doing?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that.
I was joking when I heard the doorbell and you got up. I said, "We got a special guest."
Oh,
was that a guest for us? Did you have a? That would be fun. Next time we have a special guest to do like a sound effect of a doorbell ring. That would be cute. They'd be like, "Hey everyone, guess who's here?"
Right. Can you hold on one moment?
How was everybody's Saturday? Y'all, I tried to go live today, but I don't know if everybody was asleep because live was popping last night. I know there was a lot of lives going on last night, and I don't know if y'all just stayed up late, but y'all was not trying to come for no coffee, tea, and me this morning. So I wait, hold on. Oh, I guess I can see that now. Interesting. Okay, I just found where the comments are on the platform that we log into. Okay, so yeah, so I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I skipped live this morning. I was only on for a few minutes, and so maybe I'll do it tomorrow or Monday. I'm actually off on this Monday, so I might be live in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but maybe by noon. I got a couple of things I need to do. Hey, Benika. Mommy on a budget. How are you? How's everybody doing? Don't forget, guys. Don't forget to give us those likes. That's how YouTube will keep recommending us and let people find out about this live stream who don't know about this live stream. Hey, Carol's Daily Sauce. How are you? Hi, Blessed. Where's Tasha, you might be wondering. She went to go get the door, and then she had to go do something in her house. So let me see if I highlight a comment. Does that work? No, she's got control of the board. Okay. I was trying to see if I could highlight. I know everybody. Hey, Mama Moya. How are you? So yeah, just to recap from last week, how did everybody enjoy? I know I'm asking a question I pretty much kind of already know the answer to. How did everybody enjoy the live last week? We had Kim on from Naturally Fashionable, and I thought it was so much fun. I'm definitely working. Hey, True, how are you? I'm working on getting another guest for us next week. Hey, Quasha Lovely and fam. So yeah, I'm working on getting someone else. I don't have anything set yet, but I'm working on it. So if there's any topics that you guys are interested in and want a speaker relating towards that, let me know and I can work on that as well. Or someone that you would love to see on this forum, send me their channel information. You have, if you go to my channel, in my description box, all of my email information, social media information is there. I check probably Instagram more than anything, but I do check my email. But you definitely want to put something maybe in the subject like YouTube or something like that. That way it'll catch my eye. But yeah, let me know if there's anyone that you are interested in seeing, and maybe I can invite them over. And if they're interested, then they'll appear. Otherwise, any topics of interest you may have. Hey, Jen B. Hi, Brianna. Tasha went to get the door, guys. And then, of course, this is real life. We are parked in the middle of our houses. And, when mom starts doing something for mom, that's when everybody in the house needs mom. So, she went to go handle some mom stuff in her home. So she'll be back in just a minute. Can you all do a call in where Phil can call in, or no, actually, Tracy, we actually have a call in number that can be used. We just hadn't had anyone calling in. Actually, this new platform that we're using, I think there is a way. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't really speak on it, but Tasha did some research into it. I think there is a way that we can have someone call in if they want to, or if we, want them to or whatever. But yeah, if somebody wants to call in, raise your hand and let us know. And so I don't know, we'll maybe give you guys, so Tasha, so Tracy, and I'm sure others were curious about our call-in. Remember, we used to really publicize the call-in number. And I know on this new platform we're using, there's a way to have people call in. If there is anyone in the chat right now who wants to call in and wants to speak on a topic or speak their mind on something, and I'm just going to say this in quotations. I know we have all very respectful grown women on here, but respectfully, of course, we'd love for you to. So I don't know. Do you know how to use that yet, Tasha? Did you?
Yeah.
Is it easy to use?
Yeah. What we can do is we can send them a link, and they can actually come on the platform live, kind of like what we did
with Kim.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that? Maybe if there's one or two people who want to get like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be.
We want to do that tonight. That might be fun.
Yeah, that would be real fun. I think we can limit it to like 3 minutes, just depending on how many people want to be involved. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
So if we put a link, how would we do it? Do we put a link in the chat room and just let them line up, and then we just add them to the broadcast?
Yeah.
No one can get into the broadcast until you manually link them. So no matter, okay. So what we would probably need to do, we'd send out a link in the chat room.
Whoever wants to needs to show us in the comments, like by putting a hand up or something like that, and we send the link to that person. Then once that person is off, then the next person in line, we can send the link to that person. Because I don't want to send a link out there and any random person clicking on it, and some idiot is, you know what I mean?
Right. No offense, anyone, but yeah, there are people out here that would love an opportunity to clown.
Right.
And we all know that there are people out there who are already trolling, all that stuff. So we don't want to encourage,
Hey, Proverbs 31.
But yeah, so how would we get their text information or their email? That would be some logistics in that.
Okay, so what they would have to do is, email is not really private. It is, but it isn't. Like, if you feel comfortable with it, and you want to just put the email in the chat, and then we'll just have to send you the link that way. Like, that's the only way I could think to do it. That's the fastest way we could do it.
Yeah. So is there anyone out there that wants to go live with Francoise and Tasha Marie right now? That's exciting.
Hey, Colleen. I'm sorry, you guys. My husband just came in from work, so I had to, attend to him really quick. So I do apologize for everybody who's in the room. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Okay.
How you doing? I told everybody that you were handling your mom. You were handling affairs of your home. You had to get up and go handle the house for a second. They know.
Thank you, KS. Yeah, you guys. I just uploaded a video on both my channels today. So Francoise did too.
Well, I only have one. I do have 2 channels, guys, but only one of them has nothing on it yet. I haven't gotten there yet. It's gonna be like kind of a mukbang channel because I like to do lunchtime mukbangs, but I'm not. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like Tasha. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, I just posted on both my channels, guys. So but not right now. No, it's just one channel. So.
Yes, you guys, if you could please, thank you, Tanya. If you could please hit a like for your girl.
Yes, please.
I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. And thank y'all for coming to spend your Saturday night with us. We appreciate that. All right, y'all, let's get down to some tea talk. Y'all, it's been so much going on these YouTube streets. Baby. I need my high boots on walking these streets. Child.
Give me some of that tea.
Okay.
Where's that tea talk, Tasha?
Girl. Okay. Now, yeah, I don't even know where to start.
Start at the beginning. Like the song says, start at the beginning. It's the very best place to start.
Oh, Brianna, you got to go to work, baby. Oh, I'm so
no.
You got to go. Okay, you working nights. All right, baby. Well, I guess we'll see you later. We'll talk to you later. You have a good night.
Take your earbuds so you can listen or you can watch it later.
Okay, Scott Squad says she here, but she can't text. Hey,
that's okay, just listen.
Hey, True. All right. Hey, Latrice. All right, you guys. So, y'all, where we gonna start? Okay. Oh Lord, where can we go? Where can we start? Y'all know who's been real quiet lately? That Jasmine. She been real quiet. I said,
what's her birthday? Me and Jasmine have the same birthday, guys.
Girl, yes. Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Birthday to Jasmine and Francoise. Well, I wish you a happy birthday on your birthday. Yeah, but I found that out the other day. Her birthday was the same day as yours. I said, okay, so Jasmine's a Virgo. Hey, girl, hey.
Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday, Jasmine.
And you guys, mine's is next Friday. Okay. The turn up is gonna be real. I'm gonna be twerking in this living room. I'll be twerking in this living room. Okay. Damn Diva says Virgo season. Okay, baby.
Twerk on that super cash button.
Oh, Shanika, happy belated birthday, baby. Her birthday was on the 10th.
Happy birthday, Shanika.
So yeah, she's been really quiet. I know last night there was a bunch of lives going on. I know Chrissy, girl, she went live last night about 2:00 in the morning, my time. Y'all, I stayed on for about 20 minutes.
Do not.
And dropped right on off because I was.
I know, baby, but don't do that.
And then Nisi's World went live last night. It was a whole bunch of lives going on last night. I was like, man, when I woke up this morning and seen all the notifications, I was like, woo, folks really had something to say. It was Friday the 13th, though. Yesterday was the Friday the 13th. So everybody was, getting they Friday the 13th.
Handling the 13th accordingly. Like stuff that happens on the 13th.
Oh, I was like, what is going on in these YouTube streets? But I want to talk really quick about I just did a video about it, you guys. It's Lovely Mimi and Just Brittany. Okay. Y'all, the reason why I want to talk about it, because I like It's Lovely Mimi. I think she's hilarious. I think she's very talented. She's beautiful. And her she came out saying that was her husband, but just here in the last couple of weeks, she's told the world that they really weren't married. So they've been together for 10 years. So they're kind of like common law. Was together for 10 years, Francoise. And in the midst of their relationship, she found out Remy was stealing money from her. He wasn't helping handle the business because she has businesses. Like she has 2 nail shops. At one time, she had a hair shop. She was on Wildin' Out. She was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like Mimi was booked and busy. Okay.
Right.
And Remy,
she was working.
And Remy was going around. He would make businesses, but he would never continue. Like he'll have a bright idea and then the light will be shining, and then he'll just move on over to the next light, right? With this light still shining. So like, you know how you walk out, you know how you cut the light on in one room and you go to the next room and you left the light on in the other room, but you're in another room. Well, that's what he was doing. Well, you know, lovely Mimi, she was tired of it. She was just like, you know, like, dude, what's your deal? You know, and a lot of stuff was happening between them and they broke up. Remy came out with a video a few weeks ago trying to tell his truth about the breakup. Lovely Mimi sees the video. She was getting a lot of hate comments because people were siding with him because, again, they only heard his story. Then she came out with her video, which was dang near an hour long, and was telling, like, very basically clearing up things. She was like, no, let me tell you the real tea, okay? Well, then just the other day, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, she comes out with a video. There's a girl named Just Brittany who plays on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She's a musician. She finds out, Lovely Mimi finds out that Just Brittany, which was a friend of hers, a good friend of hers, was sleeping with her husband behind her back for 2 years. She didn't know it. Now, people had warned her in Atlanta that Just Brittany wasn't to be trusted. They say she will sleep with your man quick. They were telling her that, but Lovely Mimi was the type of person. She was like, you know what? I don't like judging people. Let me get to know her. Let me figure this out. Now, I will say this. In her live, she went on live Instagram, basically clapping back at Just Brittany, and she was like, girl, you basically broke the girl code. Well, and I get that. I understand what she's saying, but at the end of the day, like, her code was with Remy. That was her man, her significant other. At one time, we thought that was her husband, but at the end of the day, they was together building a life for 10 years. If anybody owed her anything, it was Remy. Remy owed her. Now, Just Brittany, that was, to me, that wasn't like a lifelong friend of hers, somebody she grew up with. It was somebody she casually met because they all in the same city. They all kind of run in the same circle, and this woman kind of levitated towards her. And she befriended her, and the girl went against her trust and started sleeping with her man behind her back.
Well, I mean, is there any other way to do it? I mean, if you're going to do it, I guess you can do it in the face, but I mean, maybe it was in her face and she just didn't even know, she was blind to it.
Well, here's the thing. She says, Lovely Mimi says in her Instagram live that she had came to Just Brittany with a proposition. Like, she wanted all three of them to have a threesome. Just Brittany said, no, I don't do the threebies. And so she, to me, from how I feel, my personal opinion, Lovely Mimi upset because Just Brittany did it behind her back instead of doing it in her face. Like, they all, you know, it ain't no fun unless the homies can have some type deal situation. She went around Lovely Mimi's back and did what she had to do without Lovely Mimi being aware of it. Yeah. So when
of course, I think that when you open the door to something like that, even her offering, I mean, it was dumb. That's a case of just dumb and even dumber. I mean, that's just dumb. That was dumb for her to offer it up, and she should feel even dumber for having asked, because at the end of the day, you know, but she didn't want the guy anyways, and she into her gambling and stuff. Like, she's, you know.
I mean, does she
actually even care?
I would think she should, after she tells all, like, he been stealing from her and he's a bum, he's this, he's that, you know. Now that's what she's saying. At one point, I'm assuming she did want their relationship to work, but I guess when she's seen he wasn't trying to make it work.
Yeah, because he's with your friend.
And, like, you know, like, I mean, that's the one you know about. What about all the ones you don't know about? But like you said, when you start inviting people into the bedroom, baby, what you think getting ready to happen? You know,
that was dumb. That was dumb.
Come on now. Like, I get there's a lot of couples out here that do stuff like that, but we don't do that over here. Okay? Like, that don't go on over here.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, relationships to me are very intimate, and that's how they should stay.
They should be. They should be, yeah.
Like, you throw all the, you know, you throw all the intimacy out the window. You know, and when you start making everything community property, like how can you say you went against the girl code when you was inviting the girl in the bedroom in the beginning? You was asking her to join in, but you know, she declined and then just went around your back and did it without you.
Well, when she asked her, she's probably thinking to myself, girl, I done already helped myself to this. So thanks for asking, but I'm good because we got a date tonight.
Okay. Hey, Stacy.
Yeah. That's pretty sad. I mean, actually, Mimi needs to go sit down somewhere. I wouldn't have told anybody that story. I would have just been like, you know what? Okay, I'll go ahead and charge that one to the game. And I wouldn't have told anybody that. That's embarrassing.
Well, you know, a lot of people that's their way of living. And I don't, hey, what other folks do is their business. I don't got nothing to do with other people because I can't control other people. But you upset that you found out that you've been sleeping with her and now with her because allegedly they all like he moved in with Just Brittany, right? That's what the word is on the streets. But you know,
yeah,
I just think
she should feel real dumb right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she created that. Yaya says, let me see what Yaya says. Yaya says, you're right, Tasha. She created a slippery slope when she invited another woman into their bedroom. Exactly. And obviously, Just Brittany wasn't the first one. It's obviously you probably invited more women. So you made it comfortable for your man to
do what he wants to do, which sounds like that's what he's been doing from the beginning. And if they've been having a relationship for 2 years, we don't know when she made this invitation. If she did this 6 months ago, she's still a fool because she's looking like an idiot.
Girl, and she said, and then she was like, and y'all, it was in my house doing this.
Of course, yeah. Which tells me she did not know.
Yeah, she did.
She had no idea, and she's over here looking real stupid. I mean, that's just, look, again, it's another one of those things where, look, and I'm not judging anybody, but this is the deal. You're around here calling a man your husband. He's not your husband. You're giving wife benefits to somebody who is barely even a decent boyfriend. So I wonder if he ever called her his wife. And if he did, but just, call it what it is. If that's your boyfriend, that's your boyfriend. If that's your husband, that's your husband. I think people are out here giving titles to people who don't deserve them. Right. And when you give yourself a title and you are operating as if, and you're not even really embracing what that title really means, you're setting yourself up to look stupid, because at a certain point you might really feel like, oh, that's my husband, that's this and that. But no, husbands don't act like that, not real ones, and people who actually care about you. There are people who don't do what they're supposed to do and are not great husbands. But it sounds like it started off wrong anyway. So, yeah. She was making mistake after mistake after mistake. Hopefully she'll learn better for next time.
I really think she won't, because with lovely Mimi, she makes a habit of, she always keeps plenty of people in her house. Like, she always has a house full of people. Like, every time she has a YouTube channel, every time she comes on a YouTube channel, it's a whole bunch of random people in her house. Even, Remy even said it, that she always, and she even admits she doesn't like to be alone. She has a problem with being alone. And I think that's the reason why she held on to Remy as long as she did, because she was comfortable with him. Although she knew he was no good, he wasn't any good for her, but she was comfortable. She knew that no good. She was used to that no good, and she kept it around. Well, now she's surrounding herself around a lot of other people that's probably helping her talk. Like, they probably egging Remy's badness onto her. Like, yeah, girl, that ninja ain't SHIT. Yeah, he ain't. But how do you actually know these people mean you any good?
Right.
She might need to separate herself just entirely and try to find herself again, because lovely Mimi, she says she has a lot of issues. She has a lot of issues. She will come out and tell you that she do know she's a troubled soul. She's been that way. I watched a video of hers, a very long video of hers last year when I first found her on YouTube, where she kind of told about her life. She was in and out of juvenile. She was a troubled troubled child. And one of the other reasons why she was portraying herself as being married is because of her culture, because she's Asian, and her, their families believe in marriage, and she didn't want to disrespect her father, who was a pastor, and her mom, I guess. So she was just like publicly letting people know that they were married, even though they weren't, for the sake of her family. That's what she said. So I don't know.
Okay, so another bad mistake, because you're telling people you're married, so you're living a lie. You're lying to your family. And when you, and I know this kind of goes back to a little bit of what we were talking about last week, but when a man who means well sees how, and who means good, sees how far you will bend over backwards to be with them, so how desperate, how thirsty you are, I'm putting that in parentheses, girl, they will wear you down and out. Don't ever bend over backwards like that. I mean, you sit up there and lie to your parents, lie to the world, put someone up on a pedestal that doesn't need to be, and pedestal by which calling someone husband. This man has done nothing to earn that title and everything to betray you, but you have given him the utmost respect of calling him the title of husband. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. Hopefully she's learned her lesson, but maybe she's not. It's pretty sad.
Mimi is still, lovely. Mimi is still, she's still young. I think she is mesmerized by the fame. And all the people, wanting to be around her. She seems like a very beautiful woman. She seems like she has
I'm sure
spirit. She seems very caring. She's super friendly. I like I said, I like Lovey Mimi. I think she's beautiful inside and out, and I think she's super talented, and she's a hustler by all means. Like, that girl about her money. Okay.
And I'm sure all those things I'm not familiar with her, but just hearing what you're saying, you said she was a troubled soul. The thing is that you got to work on yourself. You got to, if she's all of those things, that's wonderful, but she needs to do all of those things for herself. Think of herself more and appreciate herself more and think more of herself. You've got all these great qualities. Sounds like you're very smart. Take some of that and put that towards yourself rather than in other people. Because if she's doing drugs, she's got a whole lot of issues that, maybe she doesn't feel like the inside is so beautiful. And not saying that it's not, I'm sure it is, but she's got to see that. No one can see that for her but herself. And that's probably why she's doing some of the things that she's doing. Because if anyone who values and respects themselves would not do all of those things. I mean, the drugs, the, disrespecting of your own relationship, if they had been married, even as a boyfriend and girlfriend, engaging in that type of behavior. No self-respecting person who cares about their relationship would ever invite other people into it like that. That's all I'm saying. So she, hopefully she's still young. Like you said, she's got some growing up to do. She's doing things in front of social media in the world. So hopefully she will see that, maybe I'm tired of being tired. I want something better. Or just enjoy dating, enjoy your life. Go out here and have some fun and don't worry about a serious relationship. But I think a lot of people want the benefits of a serious relationship, but they still want to have a good time.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't know.
You can have a good time with your good relationship,
Right, exactly.
You can have a good time with that good relationship. At the end of the day, you guys, we got to start thinking about stability. Right. The older that we get, we just got to start thinking about being stable, especially when your children are in the equation. If you're a woman and you have children, everybody want to have a good time, but you got to think about that stability. You don't want your children to see, different people coming in and out of y'all lives. And when I say y'all, I mean you and your children. You don't want that. You want to show stability. You want to show a stable relationship. And I think right now that's what her kids grow up and see. Like, there's always a gang of people in her house. Always a gang of people in her house. When she does a lot of mukbangs on her channel, and it's always 6, 7, 8 people over there. No matter what time of day or night, it's always a gang of people. And Remy also said that he's like, people were always living with them. Like since they had been in Atlanta, people were always living with them. More, a lot of her friends, a lot of the people he knew. At one time, his mom, his brother lived there. It's people always in their home.
So was he complaining about that, or?
Yeah, he was. He was
complaining about as the alleged husband, why not say like, okay, time for people to go? But when you're not the real shot caller of the house, maybe he felt like he couldn't do that. Exactly. I'm just saying, I feel like there's just a lot of problems there. Because he probably knew he couldn't say anything because he probably wasn't, maybe he wasn't paying a bill. I don't know. And he knew he wasn't a real husband. He knew he just really had to just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and sometimes men who are not empowered, men who are not in a position of power in the household, that's where the cheating comes from, because they're gonna, I'm gonna show you, that's what they do. So maybe that's where he went on the lam and got with her friend. Also, to me, last thing is, somebody who will cheat with your friend, with your homegirl, I think that's some background hate right there too, because that's one of the ultimate betrayals of somebody who really doesn't like you, is someone who will cheat with your friend.
Exactly. You know what? I'll be quite honest with you. From what I gathered from the stories that I hear, I don't know. It seemed like Remy was showing some jealousy towards Mimi's instant fame. At one point, he seemed like he was supportive, and then I think when he kind of was like dimming off into the shadows, and when he started building some type of resentment, because like she said, she was giving him money to go pay the bills, like for the shops and stuff. She said like several months down the line, she's getting notices that they're about to get put out because the lease hadn't been paid in months. So she was giving him like $15,000 a month, and he wasn't paying any bills. He was basically taking the money and pocketing the money and franchising his own businesses, like his own endeavors.
Sounds like a hot damn mess.
Yes, it is.
It just sounds like a hot mess.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys, we going to find out more about them. And because trust me, just if you're not subscribed to Lovely Mimi on Instagram or YouTube, y'all need to go on over there and subscribe, because trust me, she's going to keep it coming. She's very entertaining. So if you like to be entertained, go over there and get entertained. Okay.
So who wants to come on live with us? Are we there yet?
Yes.
Has anyone sent any emails looking for a link? Who wants to come on live?
Yeah. So if you guys at this moment, if you guys have a conversation, a topic of a conversation you want to talk about, and you want to, engage in that conversation, please leave your email. The first one that I see is where I'll send the link, and we'll just move on from there.
I know, I'm looking at the comments. I'm like, who's gonna be our first subscriber guest? Oh, Proverbs 31 wants to join us. Oops. You got it?
Oh, okay. Yep. So let me send it to you. All right. Y'all know I'm blind. Hold on. Can I copy this?
You should be able to.
Proverbs, do you want to join or not?
She said she did.
Oh, okay. No, she said she's not. She has a request for a topic.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna send you my email. Okay. I'm gonna just put it in the chat.
Well, didn't you say there was a call-in number too?
I'm not aware of that.
Or there's a link to do audio and not video? Is there a way to do audio?
I think it is. Let me see.
Because some people might be camera shy. You know what I mean? Like we're used to being on cameras, you know, because we do it all the time. We walk around in the stores and everywhere holding a camera.
Yeah, there's a way that I could bring on them in with just audio and no. Yeah, so there is a way that I could bring you on just
Let's send out an audio link, and if somebody is out of order, we can just disconnect them.
Okay, so I'll do that.
Guys, just keep in mind, anyone out there who means no good, trust and believe you will get dropped from the call. So if you know, just if you're calling, let's have a good time. It's Saturday night.
Okay, so that's the link right there, you guys. So you can
line up. And this will just be audio, right?
Yes. I don't have to bring their face. I just bring their audio in.
Okay, come on, y'all. One brave person. Come on, let's do this.
Yes, Tracy, they will be hung up on a block. All right, you guys. So, what else is going on, Francoise? Like, what else you want to talk about? Oh, let's oh God, I forgot just that quick. Let me think. I forgot just that quick. I'm sorry. It was on the tip of my tongue too.
What was it about?
Something on YouTube I saw.
Has anybody ordered their B-Loves Smackalicious seafood boil sauce kit yet? That's what I want to know. Has anyone bought their Smackalicious sauce? Yes, no, maybe so. Not yet.
Oh, this is okay. Hold on.
Is someone calling in?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Tasha. Oh my God, it was sold out day A1. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, God, I hate I got this because add to stream. Kiasha, do you hold on? I'm just okay, there we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, babe, we can hear you.
I said I'll go ahead and jump in on audio because I'm washing my hair. I didn't want y'all to see me like that.
I hope this is going to be like an episode of Francoise, This Is Your Life.
No. I said I'll just get in line since no one else was getting on there.
We needed someone to just come on and just see, like, hey, we're not gonna put you out there. It's we are gonna just do the audio and it's not that bad. But yeah, talk to us. So Kiasha, when you started watching, you probably didn't know. Let me ask you this, since you've been watching and we talk about certain YouTubers, did you start looking at some of those channels to kind of figure out like what's going on and how it matches up with what we talk about, or you just kind of follow it through us?
I didn't do them Chrissy and them, so I had to go find Chrissy and watch all of them, try to get caught up. But most of the time I listen to what y'all have to say.
So what you're saying is we actually sent Chrissy a new subscriber, Tasha. Are you hearing that? We actually sent people subscribers.
Exactly.
Right. So, okay.
So it was curiosity.
It was curiosity. And then what did you find out?
Strange people. That's what I found out. That's something that I would not do and I would not put out there on the internet. So, some things I feel like you should keep to yourself. But I guess if it's making their coins, then that's what they have to do.
So do you think that me and Tasha are accurate in a lot of the things that we mention about some of these channels? Or do you think that we're like, wait, like, did you find like, okay, this is matching up? Or, wow, that was not what I think I heard. That's not what I heard on Saturday night.
It's matching up. It's matching up. Yeah.
Okay. So Tasha and I are pretty fair. We're fair and balanced.
Yes.
Tasha, I'm trying to get us some credit here. I'm trying to get us some clout.
I mean, you know,
so it's not like you pick the side.
We don't pick a side, right?
Yeah. So you just give me the general overview, and I make my own decision about it. But you do give me a general overview of what to expect when I click on the link.
Exactly. Exactly.
Awesome. Well, thank you. That sounds like a good. We need to. You know how Amazon has reviews. We need Kiasha to write us a review.
Yes, and can you please make it a 5-star, ma'am? Thank you.
Yes, can you give us 5 stars? Yes.
I'm trying to figure out how I can be a super subscriber. I guess one day I have to do it.
Well,
subscriber.
You are.
What do you do? You push the dollar sign?
The dollar sign, pushing the dollar sign is definitely one way, you know. I mean, you did to Kiasha, you guys, Kiasha sent me a lovely birthday gift. She sent me a lovely birthday gift, and she also bought Girl Scout cookies. So on my channel, you are already a superstar. Yes, you are. Okay. You're a super subby. Yes, you are in the elite class of super subby.
All right.
I mean, what type of what other channels do you watch on YouTube?
Mostly y'all, I guess. I get my updates through y'all, and you know, I teach right now, so I do a lot of engineering stuff, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the last guest that you had from she was over in Kuwait. I joined her channel. So I actually looked at all her little fashion and everything, but that was through most of the stuff that I've joined now is through y'all guys.
Okay. Thank you, Kiasha. You're so sweet. You're awesome. Guys, Kiasha and I went to college together, so
okay. That's right. Yeah.
Kiasha was my roommate.
Well, at the end of the day, reaction videos, reactors, so people who react on videos are not all that bad. You know, I think of it just as a source. Yeah, I watch a lot of reaction videos that do reactions. So I can get caught up on the tea, you know. I don't see anything wrong with it. At the end of the day, it's people, you know, however you perceive the information and you give it out, you either like that or you don't like it, you know. When you come out here on social media, it's kind of a given that people are going to have, just like you have opinions about people are going to have opinions about you. I mean, you would hope those would be good opinions, you know, especially if you're out here, you know, trying to uphold that type of lifestyle, but then it's not always, hey, baby. Hey, Tara.
She's saying, okay. Farrah, Tasha and Kiasha said hello. All the ladies in the chat said hello too.
I guess she's rhyming. Tasha and Kiasha. I guess we rhyme together.
I know we rhyme.
Okay, but go ahead.
Kiasha.
Go lay down.
All right, well, Miss Kiasha, we thank you so much for
Okay, Kiasha, thank you for calling in.
All right, next time I have my hair together so I can actually go show the audio. I mean, do the video instead of just
Kiasha,
audio.
Someone was asking really quick, are you an engineer? Oh, man. Okay, so she's gone, guys. We'll have to save that for next time. Kiasha, if you can hear us, Desiree was asking, I think it was Desiree. Somebody was asking if you were an engineer. So scroll back up if you'd like to answer that question. Thank you, everyone. Farrah she's a sweetheart. She loves to kind of peek in on the lives, but at this hour, I always tell her that this conversation is not for her ears. So that's why I always have my earbuds in at this time, just because I don't, you know, some of our topics are, you know, big girl stuff. So, but yeah, who's next? That was fun, Tasha.
Yeah, that was
fun. Who's next?
I think, let me see. Is it Tracy? Oh no, I think she fell off. Okay. If there's somebody else that want to join, just let me know and I'll bump
Dominique. Carol's Daily Sauce. I mean, I know, let's see, Stacy, Charlie. We got lots of our regulars here.
So, so
yes,
girl,
Dominique. Dominique said me. Yes, 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 Dominique.
So
Carol, are you saying okay? Whoever's first. I mean, come on, just send us your email address and you guys have the link.
Hey,
the link is in the chat.
Yeah, so you girl, I seen the other day that Olivia has Liv's Life. She has a some type of Ask Liv something. Some type of advice column.
Girl, I'm not trying to be funny, but come on now. I mean, look, we all have our experiences in life, and from there we all get some degree of wisdom, but come on now.
Here's Tracy. She's on the line.
Hi.
Hey, boo.
How y'all doing?
Tracy Blansford?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Now, Tracy, we're talking right now about Olivia's new, I guess it's a new segment on her channel. It's called Coffee with Liv, I believe it's called, or something like that.
Coffee with Liv?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. She takes, I guess people have been emailing her, which that does happen. You will get emails from people, because when people start watching you a lot and they start really vibing with you and they start connecting with you and they have things going on in their life, they'll reach out to you and say, hey, I got this going on. Can you help me? Whatever. And that, that's okay. That's cool. Well, I guess she's taking those emails that she's receiving or DMs that she gets, and she's turning them into a segment where she's doing Ask Liv. And I watched it. I think I saw it yesterday, and I was like, okay. Me personally, I get it. It's a great idea, but I personally feel like she might need to read the questions before she start answering them, because it's like maybe get a feel of what the question is going to be, so when she reads it and produces it on her channel, it flows.
Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't like a live. It was like getting, like how sometimes we'll get a question, you just talk about the question.
Right.
So it's like an advice type thing where she's trying to give advice to people.
Sometimes you want to do stuff off the dome.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Sometimes you want to answer a question off the dome. But sometimes if someone's got a very complicated situation, it requires like a little bit of, especially if someone needs resources, they may need to, follow up on something somewhere, somehow. So that's a good point.
Yeah. But I mean, it works. We all get them. I get a lot of emails too. So, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought that was funny. I said, oh Lord, she's doing what they call Dear Abby. I said she got a Dear Abby.
It's like an advice column through email, and then she'll put it on her page or on her live, and she'll try to help that person as best as she can.
Right. And you know what? It makes sense, because you don't know. Somebody might have that same situation. They might have the same problem. And
we all have situations, don't we?
Yeah, we all got situations. And she's speaking it out on, in her segment, in her videos, and people probably can relate to it. Or people, how people leave comments and they'll comment to whatever she said, whatever the question or the problem was that she put on the channel, and then people can reply to that. So it made sense. I get it. It made sense. It was just funny to me. The only thing I thought was, when I saw it yesterday, I was like, Liv, you might want to just read them to yourself first, kind of study. She was reading as they wrote it. And, a lot of times when people typing and talking, it's not going to come out the same. No. It's like, if she would just like read it first and kind of you might have to paraphrase it. You might not be able to read it word for word, but just paraphrase it, so that way it would have flowed a little better. But that was my only thing with it. But I get it. You said what, Tracy?
I would say good luck to her.
Yeah.
So did you have a comment for us, Tracy?
I just wanted to let you guys know, and a couple other ladies that are in the chat, how much I appreciate you guys.
Oh, thank you.
And you guys have really got me through a lot of tough times as of late.
Really? How did that happen? Like, what did we do?
As far as you, Fran, is concerned, unfortunately, we share a common pain. I can only speak upon the loss of a mom.
Okay.
I don't know. As far as Miss Tasha is concerned, she gives me, and you as well too, and a couple other ladies, different perspectives. I'm a very hard person to break through to. I just see things and don't really think about the actual outcome of what it could possibly be. And you guys have really, honestly and truly have opened my eyes to a lot of different things, especially when it comes to my daughters. I have 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes you have to take a seat back and get others' perspectives from a different, outcome. As to where, like I said, for me, from what I've been through, I'm just a very hard person to see things and not really think it through. And I'm trying to overcome it, to be honest with you, because it's not a good way to be. And getting kind of old to be like that.
Well, Tracy, the best thing you just said is you realize that. So that was the first step. Because you realize it is what's going to make it better for you. And you've made a very valid point. Everybody has different perspectives. It's okay to express those because we live in a world that has freedom of speech. But me personally, this is just me personally, I don't think people should be so brutal and so critical. That's what I think, because I try not.
And I can admit to where I am like that, unfortunately, and it's not right because I have to look of where this is coming from. And sometimes I do prejudge, and it's not right because anybody could say the same thing about me. Why are you so mean? Why are you so hard? What happened to you to make you be so hard to look at somebody else and not see what could be the possibly be the problem? It's not a good way to be.
Right.
It's not.
Well, so what do you think about that? What do you want to change?
Honestly and truly, just to have a more positive outlook and be more understanding and not be so critical of every little thing.
How do you feel is the first way for you to let go of that? Because it really all starts with you. You can't I can't.
Yes, it has to be me.
Yeah,
but
you have
I will
to let
say,
it go.
as far as you guys are concerned, it motivates me more not to be so critical, to see other standpoints and other views. Yes, I'm not. I've become very hard with certain things of what has happened to me, and I don't give the other person or the other situation the chance to be a lot more clear-minded and open-minded about certain things.
Yeah,
I just take it for what it's worth, and then I have to actually think and hear other people's perspectives. Well, Tracy, why didn't you think about that the first time? People don't just do these things just to be doing it. Mm-hmm. Some do, some don't.
And even if they do, sometimes it's not intentional. Sometimes they don't know your journey. And even if they do, hurt people, sometimes hurt people. So there's various different reasons, because oftentimes, similar energy will find each other. And, that's also when you sometimes have to say, you know what, this isn't even worth it. Like, let me just, now that you know and have the awareness, you can actually say, you know what, I'm good, peace, and back out.
Exactly. And like I said, I don't want my daughters to be like that. I have 4. Mm-hmm. And they don't need to see me being so negative all the time, and just to listen, not just hear, but to listen of what people's circumstances and situations are. Not everybody has gone through what I've gone through and can't understand nor relate.
One thing that I think is really helpful, and it's a practice, is assuming positive intent. That every person who says something to you, even if it sounds like semi-shady, that it could, because perception is everything, right? So just because something sounds potentially shady doesn't mean that was the intent of the person.
Right.
And just assume positive intent. That helps a lot. I mean, sometimes people are just straight up not meaning you any well, but sometimes just to say, you know what, let me just make sure I understood you correctly, or this, that, and the third. And then that way, sometimes somebody can even give an explanation to say, no, that's not how I meant it. or, thanks for asking, I can give you a follow-up. So yeah, there's definitely ways to, clarify. And I think starting with positive intent is huge.
Exactly.
So that really does help.
Because being negative all the time is very draining, honestly and truly. It's very draining.
Right.
But Tracy, you're making, you know what you need to change. So like you said, because you are, you have daughters and you want your daughters to look up to you in a positive way, then we're all a work in progress. So as you keep living, you'll keep working, you'll keep progressing, know.
Exactly. And I just want to tell you two, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Anytime.
You're welcome.
Anytime.
I can't tell you thank you enough. And honestly and truly, it's going to sound kind of corny to a certain degree, but I thank my mom and I thank God for you and other women that I've actually started to watch to get me through certain things. I really do.
Well, that's what makes it. That's what gives me strength to keep producing content. Because some days I'm just like, you know what, But then I get those emails and stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? Let me go and put out one more lit ass video.
Exactly. Yes.
So
I really do appreciate you guys, and I have a lot of respect for what you guys do because I know I could not do it. YouTube would kick my nasty mouth off. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Well, Tracy, we thank you so much, baby. I got some other people coming in, but
go ahead. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Thank you, guys.
Tasha, can I just say something? So we've got a little commotion going on in our comment section right now.
What?
We've got Liv from Liv's Life in the comment section. Liv, you mentioned that if people have questions that we should ask you directly. So I don't know if you want to come on audio, you are more than welcome to. We'd love to hear from you. I'm sure a lot of people from here would love to hear from you. A lot of these people watch your channel and may have some questions for you. So if you want to come on, we'd be happy to have you audio and therefore people can ask you questions directly. Or if you've got some questions for me and Tasha, let us know. Who else is lined up in there, Tasha?
Wait a minute. I think Carol's in here. Hold on. Carol's
Daily Sauce. And let's just, everyone, I'm not picking on any one person. I'm just going to say this, guys, let's all be respectful in the comments, okay?
So Carol, is that you?
That's me.
Hey, Carol.
Carol's Daily Sauce. What's good?
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
okay, Carol, just one moment, please. Give me one moment. Hey, Olivia, and if you want to call in or do what everybody else is doing and want to bring the audio on, you're more than welcome to do so.
I'm gonna hang up.
If Scott Squad.
No, I'm telling my daughter. No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Scott Squad, if you want to, you're more than welcome to come in. At the end of the day, I don't know about nobody else. I can only speak for myself, and I'm gonna speak for Francois right now too. We don't mean no harm when we speak of anybody on our channel. We never have and we never will. Okay. Let me make that real clear. Okay. I don't know what's going on in people's lives. All I know is the video you put out. All that extra, I don't know nothing about it. I don't even put extra on it. Okay. I just speak what I
think
speak.
she was, and I know she was talking to
all the time. I'm sorry.
Some content for you. Yeah, I don't think that last comment was, I don't know. I think she's going back and forth with someone specifically in the comments. Is that what you were referring to, Tasha?
Wait a minute, hold on. Kara, I do apologize.
No worries.
She says, nah, just keep my name out your mouth. I never disrespect.
She wasn't talking to you. She was talking to
I didn't say nothing about it.
Well, yeah, let's keep going. If Olivia wants to talk to us, she's here. And Liv, you've got the link. I pasted it into the comment section. If you want to talk to us directly, and
let me say this. Let me clear up any confusion. Baebay. This ain't for no clout. This ain't for no viewers. Whatever. This ain't for none of that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come over here and speak what you got to say, that's fine, baby. If you don't, that's fine too. But at the end of the day, you're welcome in this chat. Each and every person is welcome that ain't coming on no BS. You're more than welcome. I comes to Olivia's chat. She comes to my. I can't tell you. My door is open as long as you respect my house, because I respect hers each and every time I go into her house.
Well, let's just come on some. It's Saturday night, and let's everyone's chopping it up, right? That's it.
Right.
Okay, Carol, you are live. Let's go.
As I said, hi everybody. I actually was going to touch on the same thing that I believe Tracy touched on as far as Liv's life, giving the coffee advice. But there is some more tea out there, and I'm sure all you guys know it. There is a young man by the name of KT who released a video, and I think that is why Liv is in the chat, because I'm assuming that we were talking about that, because when she first came into the chat, she was saying, let's talk about it. But the bottom line is
I'm just going to say, for me, I don't even know if how old KT is. I don't even know if he's over 21. I'd rather not talk about anybody's kid, because that is another YouTuber's child, who may not necessarily be a child, but is someone's child. And honestly, I'd rather not talk about that individual because I don't know enough about it.
Francoise, I wasn't going to. I'm just saying that I don't know enough about it as well. But the bottom line is this. I'm right on the same line as you, as Tasha, and as anybody else that does reaction videos. The bottom line is, if you do not want people to have reactions to your videos, whatever it is that you put out, you can't say, stay out of my business, and put your videos out there for the entire world to see. It just doesn't make sense. And they'll get it one day. Who knows when? So that's all I really want to say, because Miss Tracy had already said something about the
I agree with you right there, Carol. I mean, because look, I'm on YouTube, you're on YouTube, Liv's on YouTube, plenty of people are on YouTube. Everyone is fair game. If you are on YouTube, you are making videos. Somebody can make a video and have made a video using my name just as easily as they can do Liv's or Chrissy or anybody else or Carol's Daily Sauce. So it happens. So even though it doesn't necessarily feel good, it happens. And, I know Liv gets a lot of videos done in her name, and I'm sure it does not feel good. And I'm sure it's not always fun to hear like the endless commentary about you and what you're putting out. But she puts out a lot of content. She's got a popular channel, so I'm sure she's used to it at a certain point, even though it may not feel very good. So, that's kind of all I have to say on it. You know what I mean? I don't, if she's got some questions, we are more than happy to entertain them. But yeah, I think she is fully aware. I would have to imagine, I don't know if you agree, Tasha, that no matter, you get a few subscribers out here, you will have videos and there will be talk about you.
Yeah.
Everybody has it.
And I'm going to say this. I understand. Kira, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I understand how Olivia feels. I know she feels like people be coming for her head. And when she feels that way, she retaliates by doing the type of videos that she do, or maybe she drops a couple subliminal messages in her videos or in her lives. And people aren't dumb. They catch it, but I feel her, because I guess that's her way of defending herself. Right. And I get it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to defend myself that way every day, I don't know if I would be able to. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot. Social media is a lot to deal with. But at the end of the day, you got to think about what you put out there.
Yes.
And you got to realize the type of reaction you're gonna get back from it. Everybody's not gonna perceive you the way you thought. Like when you thought of that video and you was like, this is a lit ass video. I'm gonna put this video out. This video is tight. But then people everybody gonna feel differently. Everybody gonna have different perspectives. They're not gonna have the vision you had. Some people will. Some people are gonna have that same vision because some people thinking, like you, and then there's a lot of people that's not. And at the end of the day, people might be envious, might be jealous, might be, those emotions are in our world. We can't say nobody's hating. We can't say ain't nobody jealous. Yes, somebody is.
That's true.
People are going to be haters. They're going to be congratulators. They're going to be fans. They're going to be low key. They're going to be all different kinds of things. At the end of the day, people have to manage their channels the way that they want to manage their channels. And if somebody decides to be like, let's just say some people want their channel to be like TMZ. And I don't mean like a gossip channel. I mean, just kind of like that hot news and everybody's and everything of what's popping is happening on their channel. You know, I think people who put, controversial or hot comments or hot commentary out there, or, just look, it's going to get the attention. It's going to get the haters. It's going to get the people that love you, and it's going to get the people that hate you. At the end of the day,
as a YouTuber, you want people to talk about you.
Right.
If they don't, people don't know you're around. They don't know you exist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, to a certain degree, you're going to get the love and the hate. The love and the hate both pay the bills, because at the end of the day, they're both views, right?
Carol, do you feel the same way?
I do. I feel exactly the same way. I don't know if you guys seen, I did a video, I think on Strong Mommy Chrissy, and I got quite a few views, and I got quite a few comments that were really, really crazy, hateful. And I found myself, you guys, like
was that the video earlier this week? It was like about 40 minutes, because I 30 something minutes. I sat through the whole thing.
Thank you very much.
I watched it all the way to the end.
Thank you.
Guys, if you have not seen Carol's video, I can't remember what the title was, but it was good. It had my attention, and literally me and my husband sat there and we listened to the whole thing.
And it was long, and I'm trying to do shorter. Y'all love to talk. I am a talkaholic. But I got so much hate, which you're going to get that when you're doing reactions. But some of the people that came in there, they were utterly ridiculous. But I said that I'm saying this because I'm going to let somebody else get on the line. I don't want to take over the whole call because I can. But they were putting in so much stuff. And at first I was like, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. Honey, them people was coming after me. I found myself replying to them, responding. By the end of the week, I was wore out. You know what I said? From here on out, you know what? If you say something negative, I'm not responding to you, because it can be crazy. The bottom line is, when you do reaction videos, you are going to get hate. You're going to get it from her subscribers. You're just going to get it. Or from people who just don't want to.
I don't consider it as hate, Carol. I consider it as somebody disagreeing with you, but they just real brutal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Honey, some of that mess I had was hate, girl. It was hate.
Pure D hate.
So much so that the hate came out of me. And I told this one lady, I said, rat, if you don't get up out of here, you will get exterminated. And I was like,
okay.
No, you ain't.
Not rat.
Ghostbusters.
And put the rat emoji. So it was hate. So I'm not going there anymore. But, I'm glad that I'm on here. I do have to tell Tasha Marie TMR and Francoise Vlogs, y'all girls.
Thank you, Carol.
And my daughter, if you guys don't know my daughter is CB4 Browns TV, and she loves you guys. And when you guys come on live, if I don't call her, she calls me. So y'all got some. We was like, where they at today?
Where were you this morning when I came on live? And it was just like me and Tasha, and I was like, well, Tasha, I'm going to the post office.
Well, you know what? This morning, me and my husband was up at like 4:00 this morning looking at a movie. So Francoise, that couldn't happen.
Okay. The Lovebirds were watching a movie early this morning. Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Well, you guys, I want to go ahead and go so someone else can come in. But y'all keep.
Yes, the doors of the church are open. Go ahead.
All right.
Click on the link. Later. Yes. Come.
Thank you, baby.
Come one, come all. We want to hear from you.
Dominique.
Here is Dominique.
Hi, Dominique.
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing, beautiful lady?
Girl, she is courageous. Yes. Even though it looks like you up in a cloud.
I'm to talk to y'all. I watch y'all all the time.
Oh, hey, Dominique. My sister's name is Dominique. I don't know if I ever told you that, but my sister's name is Dominique.
Yes, Mom, Dominique. It's a great name. But I just wanted to get some things off my chest, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
I like reaction videos, but what I can't stand is for somebody to call somebody out of their name instead of saying their name, I just feel like we are grown women, and there should be a way to say things about people. You should have some respect, no matter if you don't like this person, because after a while, I get out of it because it just get out of my skin to hear another woman put another woman down and call a woman out of her name, like they call LIV this Peppa Pig stuff. I just think that's so childish. I feel it's high school and we are grown women with married, some of us with children, and our kids one day can get online and see this, and I just feel that there should be a certain standard how we present ourselves online. I know you're behind a computer or your phone, like I am behind my phone, but I just feel that we should be respectful, be more respectful and not come close out to
or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, no matter what she does or how she manages her channel, that's her channel. But also, just because you don't like what someone does doesn't mean that you need to really insult someone, because I've had plenty of people call me names too, and it's not nice. I mean, it's really horrible. And it happens to a lot of people. And there's more creative and mature ways to criticize someone rather than calling them like a cartoon character, which is, I mean, like, someone wanted to call me, I'd be like, so what? But it's not nice. It's not nice at the end of the day. I think sometimes people don't know what to call somebody. They want to insult you. So they want to, for someone like me, my size, they want to call me fat, or they want to say this, they want to say that, whatever. I mean, that kind of stuff doesn't really bother me, but I also don't have it to the degree that I'm sure she does, which is probably a lot. And again, like I said, that probably doesn't feel very good.
Because I know I'm heavy. I don't want nobody calling me Peppa Pig. I just think that it's not nice. And I've seen a lot of reaction videos, and some of them I can take, and some of them I just can't take because some of these people who do the meal act like that they did it to them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a couple of them. They act like they did it to them. And I'm like, come on now, put yourself
right. You're taking this a little too personally. At the end of the day, this is the channel.
And that's the thing. It's just a reaction video. Y'all taking this too personal. Y'all act like these people next door to y'all or go to school. I mean, come on now. You're reacting to a video.
Exactly, and that's what I'll be saying. Come on, women. We can do better than this. You sitting, you do the video, and then you start calling the person out of their name. You're like, this person actually went to your door, knocked on your door, did this to you. And I'm like, you can do better than that. And then a lot of these people who do that, I consider they're the ones who bash, and I just don't have time for that. And because I like we're grown women, I can't take that in because sometimes the word says you got to take in what you see and take in you got to block your eye gate and your ear gate and what you hear. And I've been like, come on, I like you, but you can do better than this. I want to see more content because most of your videos you bashing somebody, and I think it should be we should do better than this as women. And most of us are young Black women. And we should do better than
I am a young Black woman. Thank
you. I'm maybe 3. I'm a country girl, Fort Worth, Texas, born and raised, married with 2 kids with
Texas
a special needs.
Texas is holding it down in this live today. There's a lot of Texas.
I take care of my special needs baby. She's 19. Her name is Kenya. She can't do anything for herself, and so I work from home. So I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm on YouTube all the time, and I saw something real disturbing last night. And I this morning when I woke up, and it was still on when I woke up, and I just feel that the situation, I want to bring this up, and I want to say my opinion, if it's okay with y'all. Live life in Niecy world. I just feel that Niecy said that LIV went on to LSA, Lipstick Alley, and said and put her. I guess she said she'd been in jail before, and all that. And was talking about her special needs son, who's in a wheelchair, all the time, said he's in a chair, and she was saying that Liv did that, but in my spirit, I feel that somebody else did that, acting like that was Liv. I don't believe Liv would do something like that because I be seeing Liv be upset because she said, I just want them to leave me alone. And I just feel, this is my opinion, that Niecy, I love her, but she needs to take care of her family and do a more positive video. Leave Liv alone, leave Liv out of conversation. Whatever Liv and Gerard got going on, that's their business, and she stay out of it. I don't get it. My sister, I'm the oldest out of 4 girls. I have 3 sisters, and I have one sister's husband that is not even worth 3 pennies. But I don't get it her business. I encourage her. And because I love her, but I just feel that she needs to stay out of it totally. If Liv get on her and say what Gerard is not doing, that's between her and Gerard. This is Liv's truth. This is Liv's truth. And I see so many people.
Right. At the end of the day, that's her baby daddy. And if she say he ain't doing this and he ain't doing that, I mean, that's their situation. So and
I agree with what you're saying, guys. But if so, I'm gonna take it from 2 sides because I'm a sister who has a sister and a brother. So I'm just gonna take it from that perspective for just a second. If my brother was having a problem with someone, a real problem, and I felt like I wanted to voice my opinion on it, I would. And as a woman who has a man who's got a large family, I mean, if I want to say something about something, I'm gonna say something about something. So what I mean? There's 2 sides to every story, is my point. Exactly. Niecy has a right to say what she wants and needs to say, and so does Liv. Exactly. Niecy has a right to say what she wants to say as a sister and as a spectator, as a friend, because we met Niecy through Olivia, right? Yeah. Everybody remember that? Okay. Yes, so and then Olivia has her side of the story. So and that's what all I'm going to say on that topic. I mean, I think that Niecy has a right to say what she wants to say. She has her story to tell. Olivia has the right to say what she wants to say. She has her story to tell.
But you know what, Francoise, you are so right. But my personal opinion is I just don't think it needs to be a story at all.
Exactly. Well, right, but that's it doesn't have to be a story on your channel. But Niecy has her channel. Olivia has her channel. They want to talk on their topics. They can talk on their topics.
And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with that. Niecy got her channel. Okay, when Niecy talk about what she got going on in her life and her family and whatever, Liv got her channel. Liv need to talk exclusively about what's going on in her life, her family, her channel. If they would go back to doing that, everybody be happy. But it's something gets triggered somewhere. Somebody posts something on Instagram. Somebody in the comments gets in one of their lives and said, you said.
But they are family. They are family because when you see the 3 little children, that's the common denominator. And Gerard, I mean, they are family.
And says, Niecy said, and then it goes boom, boom.
Right, boom, right. That something will trigger. Someone says something and someone carries the bone. Or someone gets wind that someone. At the end of the day, so I hear what you're saying on that. Yes, I hear what you're saying.
But I'm tired of being entertained. I don't want to be entertained.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick. I'm on top of my head, dude. Because I'm like, I love YouTube for entertainment, not for this high school stuff. This he say, she say, this everybody say. This is messed up. And then I see subscribers go and they see some. They go and disturb this person. People say, "Oh, she said this about you," and then go do, "Oh, she said this about you," and then it's back and forth. This is hella mess.
Right, and what you're seeing, guys, really is some real family drama. I mean, some stuff on YouTube is put on, some stuff we know is not real. But the situation that's happening right now, we know is real. It's a real family drama, and it is not comfortable. But is family drama ever comfortable when you see your cousins fall out, or your brother and your sister, or your mom and her sister, your auntie and your mom are still going at it for 20 years? That is never comfortable
on social media, because this is
it's not. But this is 2019. I agree with you, Tasha. But this is the social media age, and it happened. Yeah,
it's like it's not going to stop, because
it's not going to stop
on social media.
Yeah. It probably isn't going to stop until there's some kind of closure to this whole situation. And I hate to say, I'm not Nostradamus. I don't know that this is going to come to a close anytime soon. There's a long road ahead pertaining to this situation.
I'm thinking about them babies. These babies are being affected on both sides. Lil's babies and Niecy's babies. They're being affected on both sides. And sometimes I feel that what I learned growing up, kids should stay in a child's place. And things that you say, you can't say in front of your children. And we got to watch how we present ourselves and where we carry ourselves in front of these kids, because they're watching us.
Sometimes kids don't know as much as we think. Sometimes they don't know as much. Sometimes they know more.
They know. They smart. My oldest daughter, when she was younger, she schooled me on some stuff, and I sat there looking at her the side eye. I'm like, what the heck? Because these kids, they're smarter than you think. My oldest daughter, she's 24. She's smarter than thing. When she was younger, I was shocked with things that she knew. I was very, very shocked. And I just feel us as a community, because I see all the time, every week, we doing this live, we're doing this live. And it should be nothing negative. I've been looking at some of these comments, like when Liv got on. Some young lady just telling Liv she fake. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. Come on now. We're not high school. You don't know her. All you know is what you see on YouTube.
Look here, Dominique. Look here, Dominique. Let me say this real quick, baby. It's so beautiful that you the way you are. Yeah. But guess what, baby? Everybody ain't like you. That's
you're right. You totally right.
If you keep what you got going and instill that in your children, then hopefully it'll start a trend. Right.
Yes.
But unfortunately, you got so many ignorant
different personalities
out here that just don't get it and don't understand. Yeah. And that's an unfortunate thing about it. And then a lot of us don't realize is like when you come onto YouTube, you don't realize what you're going to be exposed to. You know what I'm saying? And then you get exposed to it and you like, what? And again, I appreciate you, Dominique, for coming on. But I gotta put the Scott Squad on, baby. Okay.
Okay. Well, I love y'all, and I enjoy y'all.
Thank you for coming on.
Doing what y'all doing, because y'all have my support. And maybe one day I may decide to do a page. I know.
Okay, baby. I'll be your 1 or 3rd or 4th subscriber.
I'll be number 5.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a good night.
You too.
Everybody starts with a subscriber, with 1 subscriber. So Dominique, you can do this.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have 4 people?
I think about it.
Okay. Thank you, Dominique. Have a good weekend, babe.
Scott Squad.
Hey, ladies. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good. I just want to apologize to you guys. So that's why I called in, because I did not mean to disrespect the live. That kind of went left. I don't even really know what happened. Liv just jumped in the live. I remember saying, there she go. Hey, Liv. And then it kind of just took off from there. So, I didn't mean to be disrespectful to your live. Y'all know I love your chats and all that stuff. So that's what I want to say.
Do you have any, and we appreciate that, right, Tasha?
Yeah, Kayla, you know. Girl, we go way back, like 2 cars on the
track. I know. I just want to say that because some people in the chat, seem to think that I was being disrespectful towards Olivia or whatever. But I just feel I'm speaking my mind. I'm tired of being quiet. I'm one of the reactors who have sat back and been quiet for so long. And Olivia really irks my nerves because I've dealt with a woman just like Olivia. And I'm just not going to be quiet no more. So she keeps
So
acting, I'm gonna keep reacting.
Well, let me say this, baby. Kayla, let me say this. What's she doing to get on your nerves, though?
She is bullying. She's talking about we're bullying. First of all, okay, the first thing she did was the shit she did with Chrissy. That right there touched my heart. That's the first video, the first reaction video that I ever created towards anybody. And it was just basically showing Olivia, anybody can pull up a test just like the one you had and say that it was fake. And I feel like, see, I don't know, unless they're all in cahoots, because now I see her, Jazz, Chrissy, they all cool. Not saying they can't be cool now, but who knows? This is YouTube, you know? But that's what she do to get on my nerves. She act like she don't do anything, basically. Like if you gonna throw stones, then don't hide your hands.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
So that's
fair.
all. Other than that, I really feel like I can relate to Olivia on a lot of stuff. If she was the type of female that would take advice, I could offer her a lot of advice. You know, I mean, I root for her. I would be happy if her and Gerard got back together. I would be happy if she found a better man. You know, I'm not just all negative towards Olivia, but like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong, and that's just where I stand with it. So when she do wrong, I'm gonna call her out on it because I'm a reactor, you know. Do I want clout? I don't even know what the hell that is, but I do want subscribers. And if she gonna hog it with Jasmine and Chrissy, sometimes I feel like I can't get out of the box, you know. So fuck it. That's what they want to see. I'ma speak on it. I'm not messy. I'm not being like causing drama, but Olivia is just too much. She needs somebody to pull her card.
But Kayla, at the end of the day, you got to stay you, though. If that ain't
this is me, baby. This is me. Y'all never
well,
seen it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, I've been quiet for too long.
Okay.
Maybe I need to take this on another channel or something. But yeah, honey, I'm just saying, yeah, this is me.
Well, look, Kayla, you've got your platform. This is an open forum as well. You have the ability to say what you mean. I always say what you mean, don't say it mean. And you know, you can say what you want to say. I mean, if you nobody's stopping you. At the end of the day, if someone has a problem with something that you've said, then I would imagine that as an adult, they can come back to you and say, hey, I really didn't like what you said about me. Or can you clarify what I think I thought I heard? So there's nothing wrong with that. And I think as adults, we should all be able to respectfully have conversations, even when they're tough conversations. And when we do things and we're in a public forum and people want to question them, we also have to be adult enough, including myself and anyone else, to be able to sit and listen to the community that consumes your content and be able to hear their feedback. It may not necessarily be what you think it is or think it should be, but at the end of the day, it's feedback. You can take it, you can leave it, whatever the case might be. So, I mean, you know, we definitely appreciate you coming on and voicing. I felt like, you know, I mean, hey, you two were going at it in the comments. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know.
Can I say this really quick?
I was just responding. I wasn't going at it. I was just responding to her in the way she responds to others, you know. But I'm sorry, Tasha, and then I'm gonna be done. But I do want to say that I'm working on softening my tone because I know that I can come off as aggressive, but I've been through a lot. Y'all stay tuned to my channel. You'll get some story time, and that maybe will help you guys understand why I speak the way that I speak. But it's not disrespectful. You know, I'm a very loving, caring person, and I want to see the best for all of us. I want all of us to win.
You know, At the end of the day, you guys, I just want to say this. We're all the same. If your channel is bigger than the other channel, that's just what it is. The channel capacity may be different, but we're all the same people. We all working towards the same thing. And I think if we keep that in the forefront, this YouTube thing will run a little more smoother. But there's a lot of people that don't think like that. You know, I'm no better than you. You're no better than he. She's no better than he. We all the same. It's just your channel might be bigger than mine or smaller than mine or whatever, but we all the same people at the end of the day. Everybody started with zero at the end of the day.
That part.
Where they started with, you know. So, all right, Kayla, let me get the next.
Okay, thank you guys. Good night.
All right, baby.
All right, take care.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hey, girl.
Yes, we can.
Hey, okay, so hello.
Hi, Olivia.
Trying to disrespect your live either, but you have to understand that when you get as much criticizing, I guess you could say, it gets very irritating. And at some point, I want to address it because we're all real ass people. Yeah, we do YouTube, but if we were in person, of course I would address anything that anybody would say to me in person. So the reason I came at Kayla like that, or is that her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I saw a video, it popped up on my feed today, and she was very rude and very negative towards me in the video. And listen, I understand. You guys got to make your money and get your views or whatever, do whatever you got to do. But this is real shit that I'm actually going through. Like, not only am I dealing with all this bullshit with Nisi, but I actually went through a heartbreaking breakup. And that's what people are not understanding. And that's what Nisi's trying to do. Nisi's trying to put all the attention on her. I don't give a fuck about her, and I don't want. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try not to cuss. You guys don't cuss on here, right?
Not all the time.
I guess we do now.
Is the bleep machine working? No, but I don't care about her. Yes, I called her dysfunctional. I sure did. I did. You know, I don't ever run away from anything I say. I stand my ground. The same with Chrissy. People still want to bring that shit up. Me and Chrissy are cool. So I don't understand how that would offend somebody else, what I said about Chrissy.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, what's going on between you and Nisi? Yeah, we just watching, okay?
No, but people are actually acting like they know. Like, people really know what's going on, you know?
But here's the thing, though, Livia. Like, at the end of the day, like, me personally, I think y'all need to come together and go and speak the truth and get it on out there, and let's get past this and let's move on to some new content.
Let me tell you something right now with Nisi. I know Nisi, honey, and it's never gonna be moved on from. She's gonna always bring this shit up. I have done nothing. I mean, you guys, I don't know if you watch my channel, but I haven't discussed her.
Girl, you know we watch your channel.
Girl, stop.
I don't know. Sometimes y'all be a little shady with it. You be like, oh, I don't know.
Don't we give you that view?
Oh man.
Lipstick Alley shit. Like, really?
Now I don't patronize Lipstick Alley.
Yeah,
I went down the alley one time and I turned around and ran back to the street. I was like, peace out, alley.
Nisi's new to all this shit. She doesn't know none of this shit. So she doesn't understand how trolls work. And but since that's happening, now it's falling back on me that I did all this shit to her, and now she's making up all these fucking lies, and then people are turning around and making reaction videos off of the fucking lies, and it's irritating.
Ooh, well, rather than going back and forth in videos, have you thought about talking to Nisi? Like, maybe just trying to have a let's just get this out conversation and let's just leave each other's names out of each other's mouths? Or
no, we haven't.
Why haven't you don't want to?
There's no point, Francoise. There's no point. You don't understand what type of person she is. Okay, you think that you guys, I understand you see what you see, but I know how she is. So no, I don't even want to. Like I said in the fucking beginning. I'm sorry. Shit.
I mean, it's after 10. Let's keep going. Yeah.
I wasn't in a relationship with her. I don't owe her nothing. I was in a relationship with Gerard.
But from a family perspective, when you're in I'm in a relationship with my husband, we are married, but if I do something to my husband, trust and believe, I got sisters and brothers and moms and dad to answer to. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hurt someone's family member, and I'm just saying figuratively, or somebody hurts you, let's just say your mom and your sister would be upset, right? So if they feel like, you know what I'm saying? So even though you're in a relationship with one person, pardon?
They respect people. Like, trust me, you don't think my mom and my sister are upset about the shit that's going on?
I'm sure, because they love you, right? They love you and they don't want you to be hurt.
They would never go and publicly bash or talk bad about anybody. They wouldn't do that because they have respect for me, number one, to not even go there and talk bad about Gerard. They wouldn't even do that. That's the difference. But I understand what you're saying, of course, whatever. But my whole point is, this whole thing was never about me and Nisi. Nisi came up off of me, and made it about me and her. And this has never been about me and her. Me calling her dysfunction, that's one thing. One fucking thing. So she wants to, oh my God.
So do you think that because you two were friends, you guys were hanging, we saw y'all go get lashes, we saw y'all go to Queen Naja's concert. I know, you know, we saw you chilling. I saw videos, you go over there chilling. You know, and I don't know how many times that was, but I know I met Niecy through you and your videos. You know what I mean? You introduced her to us. So do you think that part of when you broke up with Gerard, part of that was also she was feeling some pain of losing a friend? Because you said that you said that you two were never friends. So maybe some of this has to do with Gerard, but does any of it have to do with her maybe being upset because you two were friends and you kind of downplayed the friendship and her feelings could be hurt?
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, that's why there's phones, and she could have called me. She's much older than me. And I feel like as that, and being a woman, she could have picked up the phone and called me instead of making a dysfunction part one.
Okay, but Liv, two wrongs don't make a right, baby. If she's not going to be the bigger woman, then you be the bigger woman. No. Like, I think you need to end this.
No, there's no ending it. I just
baby, this is an end to everything.
I already ended it, Tasha. I don't talk about her. I don't bring her up on my platform. If I talked about her the way she talks about me on her platform, I would be so fucking
baby. I'm talking about the phone. I ain't talking about YouTube. I'm talking about a phone.
Like just between you and her, just a phone call to say, hey, let's.
We don't need to be involved in that conversation. Period.
I agree, but
yeah, baby. I think it's time, Olivia. I think it's time.
I know, but how many times can you be the bigger person?
I mean, many times it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they've done you wrong continuously and continuously.
Okay, but baby, that's not okay. Okay. Well, once you did this, then you don't got to worry about that no more.
And then your conscience is clear.
Once you did it, it's over. Because again, she's not really a constant because your relationship was with Gerard, right? Mm-hmm. But once you did that situation, because you and her were friends, y'all was cool. And you know how she felt about you. I ain't talking about all that other extra stuff. You know how she felt about you as a friend. Y'all was cool. Y'all was kicking it. Mm-hmm. Right? So her feelings was hurt. So, okay, Olivia, you made her want her to come to you, but she's not. Okay. Then you just be the bigger one and go to her. And y'all get this and don't bring us involved because we don't need to be involved. YouTube don't need to know about it. When you hang up that phone with her, you tell her to keep it between you and her. Period.
And if she
don't put that on YouTube.
What if she doesn't?
She will. She will. She will. She respects you enough to do that. She respects the kids. So, and one thing I can tell about Olivia, Niecy, she love the kids. And if she'll do the same for the sake of her niece and nephew. Because at the end of the day, Olivia, you want your channel to grow. It's not going to grow. Hers is not going to grow the way this bull crap is going on. Y'all are going to be stifled. Mm-hmm. Period. I got to go. Wait,
can I ask one more question? Tasha, where are you going? Okay.
What was your question? Oh, I can't hear her. No, I can't hear you. No. I can read your lips, but I can't hear you. No.
Okay, here we go. So some people are asking questions in the comments. Do you mind? I'm getting these straight from the comment section. So if there's something you don't want to answer, just pass. But someone's asking you to address the abuse allegations because we saw that you guys had a great weekend 2 weekends ago. Gerard was there. I think a lot of people are calling out.
Every single
Olivia, can you just
on my channel is factual. Every single thing I've said on my channel. I don't have no reason to lie, and I don't have no reason to kick it. So every single thing on my channel is factual.
Okay.
Unless somebody hears it from Gerard that I'm lying about something, please don't question me because nobody else was living in my house other than me and Gerard.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and my kids.
Oh.
So how are you doing otherwise? Because we see you in Florida. I mean, are you happy? I mean, that's a question coming from me. I mean, are you as happy? Like, are you happier in Florida now, or I mean, do you miss your life in Texas?
Nope, I'm very happy here. I'm going through everything I'm going through, but I'm very happy here.
Okay, so you're happy with your decision.
Yeah.
Okay. So, does anyone else have any questions while we have Olivia?
Well, Olivia, I mean, girl, I wish you all the luck in the world, baby. And as far as what's going on,
all I ask people, I'm sorry, Tasha.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
I understand where everyone's coming from, but you guys got to do your reaction videos. But if you could not talk about super fucking personal shit, like family shit, that would be great. Just don't. Like, there's common decency in all of us, and just have a heart and just don't do that shit. Because, like you said, it doesn't belong on YouTube, and other people don't need to be talking about it because nobody knows but the people involved. So
I'm gonna keep it 100 though, baby. I don't know nothing personal to say. You know.
I'm not talking about you, Tasha.
Okay. Oh. And I know, Francoise, I mean, Olivia, you can't control the world. You can only control you. So what you don't want spoke of, don't put it out there. Period.
Tasha, so Olivia, the song, can you just is it just a song? People are asking in the comments.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna touch that one, but okay.
I mean, but the song, I mean, I was thinking it was just a song. Where did the words come from? Because it sounds like you're reading a letter or you're talking to someone, and
that song was sent to me by her son. He took snippets of my videos. I had no idea that song.
Oh, okay.
And that's what it sounded like to me.
And he said,
like chopping up her words.
Remember, I said it sounded like maybe something she said on Instagram or something, maybe one of her videos, and she was just talking. That's what it sounded like to me.
Yeah, and he wrote the lyrics on how he felt, and I never said anything. I never said nothing about nothing because I didn't want to create friction in the family, and I didn't want to make it awkward for everybody. I was trying to bring everybody together at some point. Because believe it or not, Gerard didn't even want to mess with those people. I was trying to bring us all together for the sake of the kids. So yeah, people were doing things behind his back. People were saying things behind his back. But I didn't say anything for the love of my family. My household, I wanted to keep everything cool with the whole family. So my kids had family. Because as you know, in Texas, I didn't have my family out there. So if we didn't have his family, we had nobody. So for the kids, I kept it cool. But I sent that song to other people that knew Nisi. I'm not going to say their names, but I'm guessing they put that song out there. I didn't even know it till the other day. And yeah, I mean, but even that, people are taking the actual receipts and twisting them to put it on me. Like, he was like, bro, like, look at the receipts for it. It is what it is, bro. Like, how are you going to twist that and make a whole lie about it? Like, it is what it is. I don't understand that.
Yeah. I don't know, Olivia. I mean,
so at the end of the day, you had nothing to do with the song. I mean, look, it's we don't know. I mean, I think there was some explanation or something last night, and I'm going to say I never saw it. When I got up this morning, I did not see the live last night. I don't know. I know little to nothing about this topic other than I saw and heard the song, but I was like, this has got to just be a song. I mean, I wasn't thinking anything of it, but then I saw that there were reaction videos, but reaction videos are just that, reaction videos. Reaction videos are just people trying to talk out and try to figure out and give their take on what they think happened. Doesn't necessarily mean that any reaction video is true. Some reaction videos could be hit the nail on the head, but I'm sure a lot of them aren't even close. So again, it's just opinion. So, okay, does anyone else have any other questions? I don't know if you can see the comments, Olivia, if there's anything else you want to address in here, but, we thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
And answering some of the questions and speaking your mind.
I hope it clears up for you, girl. I mean, that whole song situation, I wasn't going to breathe in any life into it. I didn't talk about it because I just didn't want to, because I didn't know what was going on. I heard the song and I was just like, I don't know, so I hope you get that cleared.
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
Well, Francoise, at least. Why when Niecy came on the scene, why did you automatically take her side with everything? That's what I know.
I wouldn't say I took her side. She commented on a video of mine, and I went to see the video. I went to her channel to see who it was, because when I saw Niecy's World, I was like, is this the Niecy that Olivia's friend Niecy? I went to the channel, I saw the video, exactly what I said in my video. I saw what she had to say. It's not so much that I took her side, it was more so there was a lot going on with you and Gerard, and a lot of people wanted to know and hear what she had to say. I mean, I wasn't necessarily taking a side. Yeah, I mean, I really didn't think of it as taking a side. I thought of it as somebody commented, they know I have a platform, and I did a video. I mean, I don't have a huge channel, so honestly, I didn't know that the video was going to take off the way it did, and that people were going to really, I thought maybe 50, 100 people may have seen it, but I guess, it turned out to be a few thousand people. And yeah, her channel just kind of grew overnight.
Why is that? Why did her channel grow overnight?
I mean, I think Niecy has a very compelling way of talking. She's good at telling her story. She is sincere. I think a lot of people like her. And, I liked her from when you introduced her to us. And I said that a long time ago. That day that you guys were at her house and you guys were speaking about Kiara. I thought she was very interesting. I liked her, and I was very vocal about that. So I wasn't necessarily trying to take a side against the other, because as people know, and I get called out for it all the time, you are an Olivia fan. You just, and people always have something to say about that. How can you be a Niecy supporter when you've been an Olivia fan? I started watching your channel this time last year, and I always thought your channel was really interesting. I enjoyed living with the Webs. I enjoyed seeing you and Gerard vibe together. I even mentioned to you that I was rooting for you and Gerard. I was waiting for that weekend that you guys said you was going to get married. And when you guys broke up and you went to Florida, I just felt like the whole feel of your channel changed. And of course it changed, because it was no longer living with the Webs. It's Liv's life. So it just changed the feel for me. But that being said, it was never really anything personal. It's on some channel stuff, honestly, because I don't know you, you know what I mean? As a person, as a friend, or anything like that. When Niecy reached out to me, it was again on some, here's an interesting video. For those of you who are interested in Olivia and you want to get some further depth of knowledge of what's been going on, here's something that's going on. And next thing I knew, the video, people were watching and wanted to learn more about Niecy. So it was never really anything to be against you. It was more so, this is something that's out here, and if you want to know about it, here it is.
I mean, Olivia, baby, by now. And I mean, speaking just on channel business, period, there's people that's gonna like you, and there's gonna be people that support you and people that don't support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Francoise is a non-supporter. She is a supporter, but from what I know of the story, Niecy reached out to her, basically just what she explained it. And
well, she reached out to a lot of people, but I don't know that people really knew, oh, that's Niecy, that's the girl who took Olivia to get some lashes. That's Gerard's sister. I don't think they, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I don't know that they all put it together. When I saw her video, I immediately knew who she was.
What was you saying, Liv?
No, people just followed that so quickly because of the messiness of it all.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it was some YouTube screen. It broke the internet for a whole entire weekend. Everybody was like, "Oh my god," you know.
Yeah. But
yeah, I mean,
behind this shit, like actually people actually going through real shit, and that's Gerard and I feel like it's just not cool. So I mean, it is what it is. People are gonna do what they're gonna do, but I mean, I just feel like, you know, you should keep it G. Like, if you wouldn't say it to a person's face, don't say it on the fucking internet. And I learned that, and everybody needs to learn that. Like, just, I mean, yeah, you have your opinion, but wasn't everybody raised to, like, keep your opinion to yourself? I was raised like that.
yeah, but, well, you know,
but I get it. You get views.
In today's world, not so much. I mean, people say what they, you know, social media. I think kids are growing up now where they can say what they want to say, and they can say it quickly. Everybody's got a cell phone, even little kids, you know, everybody's got access to the internet. People can say what they want to say.
Yeah.
You know, it's
but you guys understand why people say clout chasers, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, people have called me and Tasha clout chasers. You know, I think at the end of, you know, clout chaser has a negative connotation, but at the end of the day, I mean, people are on here to get views and to grow their platforms, whether it's just, you know, that they want to make money on YouTube or they just want to make friends or get an audience on YouTube. People, if you're using someone else, and I mean, maybe that's not necessarily the right thing to do, but I'm not the person to say who's using who and who's not. You know, I mean, Tasha and I get on here on Saturday nights, as much as we say that, hey, we're just discussing what's going on. We're really not, you know, trying to be mean or talk about things we don't know or throw people up under the bus. We're just having Saturday night conversation about channels that we watch. There are people who say to the contrary, no, you're clout chasing, you're bashing, you're this, you're that. I feel like we try to be as fair and open-minded. Tasha and I often disagree on different points. I have a view, she has a view. You know, I think that there have been times where we haven't even discussed Liv's life. You know what I mean? Right now we're talking to Olivia, but there's nights that we have not talked about Liv's life at all. Some nights we're like, oh my God, did you see what happened? Or, hey, oh gosh, well, we hope the best happens, or, you know, this, that, and the third. I mean, and same with Chrissy, you know? So, clout chasing is, I think, perception. You know, it's all in, don't keep my name out your mouth, which nobody has really control over that. I don't know, Tasha.
I was just waiting on.
I just parked my car. I'm just like,
I mean, you know, I mean, Olivia, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, when you put that name of that bigger YouTuber than you, or that big celebrity name in the title of your video, that's ultimately what you are doing. But at the end of the day, you can't knock other people's hustles.
No, of course not. But understand, you're putting my name in your title, then you're talking shit, then you're getting views. And then you get mad if I turn around and I talk shit, then it's, you know, then it's a whole different story. So it's very, everybody.
I think people need to just speak the facts.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to react, speak the facts. Don't speak what you adding on or what you think might be going on.
Because that's what TMZ does, right? That's what TMZ does, right? They just speak the facts. They don't give their
opinion. The facts is they know it. I think they do give opinion. They don't know everything, and sometimes it is opinion. It's not always everything. It's a gossip channel. So they'll
have people that give them information and they claim it's, you know, a reliable source. You said what? I'm sorry.
The facts that they see.
Right. As we know right now, this is what's happening. And then they turn around and say, hey, we gotta, you know, this is different. I mean, they're different from like the New York Times. New York Times isn't going to go to press without something that they know and have, you know, double, triple, and quadruple check. TMZ, they get some hot tea. They're coming on and they're going to let you know what they just heard. It may or may not be true.
The Kevin Hart story. What they broke initially has well developed since then. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I get what you're saying. I understand, you know, and as far as personal stuff, attacking your personal character and things like that, yeah, I think that's cool for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I think that's taking it way too far. But if you commentate on the video that you saw and you know, give your opinion on it very tastefully, I mean, but you can't make people do the right thing. You know, people just gonna do what they want to do. And if I was you, I would just be like the eagle and soar above it. That's all you can do at this moment. Like, I mean, Olivia, if you worried about what other people said about you, you wouldn't be sitting at the subscriber count that you got now.
Right. I agree with that.
Period.
Olivia, what do you want everyone to know tonight about you? Because everybody always goes to your channel. They're seeing something that either you have, you know, a video that you have produced that day, or you're on live. What do you want people to know tonight? What do you want to leave everybody with? Or what do you want to ask?
I want to let you guys know that I'm that bitch.
Okay.
Nah, I want everybody to have a heart. You know, have a heart. I understand. I rub people the wrong way. I've been doing it ever since I was 10 years old. That's just the way females have a problem with me. And whatever. It is what it is. But I don't have no reason to lie on my platform. Like, if I'm gonna lie, I'm gonna lie about some real ass, good ass, juicy stuff, you know? It's just.
Have you ever lied on your channel? Like, is there anything that you have put out there that you were just kind of like, okay, no one will ever know?
Yeah, I have. The only thing that I have done is I've maybe upplayed my relationship. I acted like it was all good in times when it wasn't good.
Well, I'll tell you this, girl. You did some damn good acting.
No, it's not about acting. It's about editing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, no, it's just about, but that goes into my relationship. It's just, you know, there's a lot that went on in my relationship, but it is what it is. Like I said, just people need.
Do you have anything to say to any, like, let's just say your haters tonight or your congratulators? Do you have a message for each?
My congratulators.
Yeah. Your supporters.
No, I just want everybody, before anybody tries to call me Peppa Pig, honey, everybody needs to look in the mirror, okay? Because everybody got, you know, that's all. Because, you know, people are really coming after my looks and my character and just everything. And it's like, people don't know me from the next person, whatever. Nobody knows me. People just see me on my channel and they have a problem with it. So whatever, it's cool. But there's a reason why Chrissy and I are cool again. There's a reason why Jazz and I are cool again, because we're not about this YouTube bullshit, you know. I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, at the end of the day, if y'all needed to mend those,
that's why y'all are cool, because you guys aren't about the YouTube bullshit.
Baby, I'm so far away from it. But I mean, at the end of the day, if y'all needed to mend those relationships, y'all needed to mend them. Now, you do know everybody is saying, you know, if the chatter amongst YouTube is y'all done all bonded together and y'all copying each other's content.
Oh my God. Really? Like,
that's what they say, girl. That's what they say. You know. But okay. I mean, like this. Here's the thing, Olivia. People speak on everybody. It's just like Beyonce. Some people say Beyonce is just beautiful, and some people will find flaws in Beyonce. You know, people are gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, at the end of the day, you just got to keep doing what you need to do to get to where you need to go, and don't worry about the people that's coming behind you.
Yeah,
you gotta keep looking up. If you keep looking behind you, then that's what you're gonna do, fall behind you. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You can't baby. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you. I mean, at the end of the day, you might need to tell me and Francoise something, because you're the one sitting at almost 100,000, child. We still down here.
I think it's just. I think the whole thing that really got me tonight was the whole family issue. So I think that's. I really don't care what people say about me. It really. I hear it. It goes in one ear and out the other. But this shit right here, it just struck me a little differently because I'm sick of the lies coming from somebody who. She's like a source, you know, everyone looks at her like a source, but no, she ain't. She's nothing like that because she didn't even really know me like that.
Well, you say that, Olivia, but she had to know you some way. You was dating her brother, stepbrother, whatever. So she do know you more than we would.
Yeah.
So people are going to look at her as source because she was kind of like on the inside. You know what I mean?
Okay, but imagine somebody being on the inside and now they're telling nothing but lies about you.
Right, but you're right, and you're saying, but we don't know. When I say we, I mean the public. We don't know those are lies because we're thinking the people are looking at her mouth as Bible because she was in there. You got to remember, Olivia, y'all was in the car going to get lashes and y'all was chilling. Cool. So everybody, that's what people. When people look at y'all, that's what they go back to, right? So people are looking at her as a reliable source because this is a person you introduced to the YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You introduced her. Okay. All right, Liv, we didn't talk to you long enough, girl. We gotta go. Bye.
Take care, Olivia. Thank you.
All right, y'all. We've been on YouTube for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Y'all know your girl don't do 3-4 hour lives. I thank y'all so much for coming by, chilling with your girls. Thank you for the lovely
Tasha, was anybody still holding on?
No, ain't nobody here.
Okay, y'all. I would have thought we'd have had like 10 people lined up to call in because people had a lot to say in the comment. Tasha, people had a lot to say in the comments. Tasha's trying to like kick everybody out the house. Like, okay, y'all, we done played the last song. It's time to put your drinks down and go.
But you got to get the hell up out of here.
Not that quick, ma'am. Not that quick. Okay, so let's see. Tasha ready to go to bed. Yes, but Francoise is not. Okay.
Right. We can take 2 more calls. Anybody? Well, we got y'all. The link is in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in there a couple of times.
I gotta put it back in there. It's way up there now.
Okay.
So there we go.
You put it? Okay.
So we could take 2.
Can I just need to shameless plug. I mean, we got 201 people in here. I don't know that all 201 people in this live, watching this live, are subscribed to both of these channels. Can all of you take 1 minute if you've enjoyed this live, if you hated this live, but you are going to come back to this live, you want to catch the live next week, understand that Tasha and I do this on each other's channels every other week. Don't forget to like this live. Go ahead and join the conversation and comment in this live or after this live post. And then also do the last thing and subscribe to both of these channels. If you're not yet subscribed to Tasha's channel, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit your notifications so that you can be notified next time we upload videos and next time we go live for another live stream.
Thank you so much for that.
Did I do a good job on that?
You did a great job.
Thank you.
I've
I've had a little bit of practice. Yes. I'm almost at my 1 year vlogiversary.
Vlogiversary. Oh
yes, my vlogiversary. It's not yet. I mean, we still got a little bit of time, but I'm almost at a year.
Tasha said she ain't doing 3 hours.
She could do it. Tasha's a champ.
Well, you know what, I appreciate Liv, touching down on us and giving us
all of our guests.
Yeah, all of our guests. You know what, at the end of the day, it's all about respect. I get it. I understand how she feels. I understand how a lot of these people feel. But like I've said so many times before, y'all, you got to understand it's just an episode. Like, y'all cannot take this stuff so seriously, And a lot of times you can't just feed into the hype. If you don't want to be a part of it, don't join it. Don't comment on it, and you won't be a part of it. You know. Yeah, I get it. I understand how everybody feels. But at the end of the day, y'all, we are out here trying to get this cheddar. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it by all means necessary. Everybody got a family to feed. And if they don't got a family to feed, they damn sure got to feed themselves. Okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can read these, trying to get these comments read. Reba1234 says, Liv getting in here was a waste of time because just about nobody believes anything she says. I mean, oh, baby, that's your opinion, and I'm not saying you're wrong. You're entitled to it. Okay. At the end of the day, you know, you're entitled to that. Like Olivia already knows, she has a lot of supporters and she has a lot of non-supporters. Right. But that shouldn't keep her from putting out her content. And at the end of the day, baby, you either believe it or you not believe it. You either entertained by it or you're not entertained by it. And me personally, if I'm not entertained by something, I don't watch it. Period.
Right. Some people are saying we should have had Niecy on. I actually did text Niecy. I don't know what she's got going on. And if she decides she wants to come on next week, she is more than welcome. I mean, Niecy is definitely a friend. And, you know, I would support her being on if she wants to answer questions or wants to, you know, answer back to Olivia. But one thing we don't want to do is, you know, Tasha and I aren't part of this story. So if she wants to say something and wants to answer back, I mean, she's definitely more than welcome to, and she's definitely welcome. It'll be next week on my channel. I don't know that she's going to want to, but she is definitely more than welcome on my channel anytime, and on this, you know, this evening platform, especially to answer any questions if she wants to. So I will make sure that she knows, you know, to see this live, and if she wants to answer any questions, you guys can see that on this channel next week.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, at the end of the day, my only hope is that and I know a lot of people have a love and support for Niecy and Olivia both. Some people collectively, some people separately. Yeah, my personal opinion, I hope they get it together off camera. I know everybody here want the tea, but we don't need to be a part of that tea, y'all. Because at the end of the day, although it was whoever brought it out here first, whoever, at the end of the day, it's out here, okay? And in order to get it off of here and get back to the normal business of just producing lit videos, good content, they need to have that off to the side, y'all.
Right. They need to have a family conversation. And I agree with that. You know, I would hope that they would do that. I mean, you know, I think we've all seen this happen in our families, that there's two people that you love and care about who are not speaking for some reason, be it a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and a couple of years. It happens in every family. And it's never fun. And it's always very painful to see happen. And also, to me, I thought that they were good friends. So it's really sad to see the breakup of two good friends, revolving around the breakup of a relationship. So, you know, if they want to talk it out, maybe we can have them talk it out here, possibly, where, you know, maybe sometimes two people can't get on the phone and talk to each other because there's too much, you know, there's too much pain there. But maybe, you know, with the likes of myself and Tasha able to moderate and ask questions, maybe, you know, maybe we might be able to help broker some peace. I don't know. But you know, me personally, I wish them both the best.
Yeah, I do it. But
I wish them both the best
out here, Francoise, and a lot of people don't want to see them mend fences. They wanted to keep going. And I just hope, I hope Olivia took our advice very constructively, and I hope she does be the bigger woman and reach out to Niecy, because at the end of the day, Niecy was hurt by the end of the friendship and how it all played out.
And also talking, you know, I think that dysfunctional comment hit a nerve.
Yeah.
And because as you can see, this is a family. They're a very close family. The sisters are always there. They seem to have family get-togethers all the time. This is like a close family, and maybe Niecy hurt for her whole family. I don't know, but it hit a nerve. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it happens, but yeah, I'll send her a message if she wants to come chat with us and chop it up. She may not even want to talk about that. She may have other things she wants to address, and she can come and do that next week. So again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And we know whatever we know in advance that we can say in advance, we will put on the community page.
Yes.
So by no means have we booked anyone. Have we said that anyone is coming back next week? But the door is open.
The door is open. The church is the doors of
the church is open. Yes.
Thank you so much for being a lovely host. I appreciate you so much, baby. You are my YouTube sis for life.
Girl, I hear from the YouTube streets, they waiting for us to fall out, girl. Maybe if we fall out, we can grow our channels into the 5 and 6 digits. Okay. But who's gonna cover us? Who's gonna cover our story? You think is it gonna be Carol's Daily Sauce? Here's my hubby.
True red bomb.
I was Lydia that motherfucker tonight, wasn't
That's my manager, y'all. That's my husband.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Thank you, baby.
Straight up.
See, you see how I start blushing right away.
Okay.
Girl, it's time. I gotta go clock in on my next job.
That's the best husband in North Carolina, girl.
In the US of A.
in the US of A.
Yes. I got to go clock in on my third shift now.
Oh well, girl, don't clock in. I don't want you to lose your job now.
No, never that. No, I gotta get in that work.
All right, baby. Well, y'all, we gonna have to go and shut it on down. Okay. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your girls. Okay. Remember, y'all, sub what you love.
Sub what you love.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.